Hi guys, it's been quite a while since I've made a video, so I really thought today that I should try and make one. First of all, I would like to say thank you very much to every single person that has sent me PMs wishing me well, and just people sending their best regards to me. I really appreciate it, and there's been times when I've been really down, and things like that have really helped me tremendously actually. Obviously the people who I'm really quite close to on YouTube, those people, I don't want to start naming names because there's quite a lot of you, and this video's got to be quite quick. You guys have been really supportive to me in quite an exceptional way, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys as well. You all know who you are. Something else that I find quite remarkable actually is the fact that despite the fact that I haven't had any videos, I haven't put any videos up on my account now for quite some time, I still have been getting people subscribing to me. Again, I really appreciate it, and I do intend to pay people back by fulfilling my side of the bargain, which is putting video content up and doing what you're supposed to do on YouTube. Sorry, excuse me. So I just wanted to say that first of all, get that out of the way. Second thing is, obviously you'll be able to notice that there's a new camera angle and what have you. The only reason why I've done that is because I didn't want to make two separate videos. I wanted to show people my new setup, my new workload, my new work setup, and I'll explain that in a second. But rather than make two separate videos, I just thought I would do it like this. Most probably videos from after this one on in will just be the way they always have been, using the iSight on the iMac. But as you can see, I've got another iMac brought in here, which is obviously a standalone unit. I've got a new monitor, which unfortunately isn't an Apple monitor, which is what I would have really liked. But until I can get the money together to buy myself another Apple monitor, I've just connected this one up to my iMac, which obviously has given me a lot more workspace, and it really is a big difference. Behind me here I've got my old PowerBook, which I still use quite a lot. It's really good. Obviously not that great for watching videos or anything like that on, but for just doing Word documents and what have you, or sorry, should I say Pages documents. I have nothing left on any of these systems to do with Microsoft. No Office package or anything. Everything is completely open source, or else Apple. Got my MacBook Air here, and Vicky's MacBook is stacked here. This keyboard and the wireless Mighty Mouse controls all the units. It only takes this one, and I'll do another video about that at a later date. So first of all, next, there is a purpose to this video, and I'll get on to that in a second, but I just wanted to quickly Skype over things that have happened since I've been away. Obviously there has been Snow Leopard has come out, which I've installed on my MacBook Air, my iMac. Obviously, like everybody else, with the exception of perhaps QuickTime, there's not obviously really that much of a difference. There may be a couple of differences down in the dock, but I know that on my iMac I gained back another 14 GB of space, and I think that's tremendous. On the MacBook Air I think it was something like 12 GB back on the hard drive, and I think that's phenomenal. Also Steve Jobs, I'm looking over here because I've got some notes down here, guys, because with the treatment that I'm having at the minute and stuff like that, and all the medication I'm on, my memory is shocking, and I'm trying to concentrate on really what I'm saying, because I stammer quite a lot now as well as like a side effect. Obviously Steve Jobs came back on to the September just past keynote, which was excellent to see him back. Really good. I can certainly sympathise with Steve Jobs' current position, you know, just coming out of quite a serious illness, so I kind of know what he's going through in that respect. The new iPod Nanos, I think the new iPod Nanos look really, really cool, and they could be at least about 3 or 4 of them coming into this house from Santa this year, hopefully. The kids really like the look of them. Vicky, you know, Vicky has still got this iPod here, which is one of the, you know, I think this is the second gen iPod Nano, and I keep trying to buy her a new one, and she keeps saying, no, that's fine. But I think I might get her a new iPod Nano for Christmas. And I would like an iPod, one of the new iPod Nanos. A lot of people thought that the iPod Classic would go, and it's stayed. Just really got a hard drive update. Me personally, I'm really glad they've stayed. I've still got one of my iPod Classics here, and I love it. I still use it a lot, and maybe after Christmas I would buy one of the new iPod Classics, you know, the recent ones. You know, fundamentally, the iPod is what kicked Apple off, and I think it would be a shame for them to completely get rid of the iPod Classic. I think still quite a lot of people use the iPod Classics, and like I say, it seems to be like a flagship thing for Apple now, and I'm glad that they decided to keep that one on. Also, they brought out a much faster iPod Touch, and some of the games that they have out on that look absolutely fantastic. So there are different things that have happened while I've been away that I ordinarily would have made a video about. Also, one other thing that has happened while I've not been making videos and stuff like that, and that is that quite a while back actually, I was accepted for the YouTube partnership thing. Now, I'm kind of like in two minds about this. I feel like I've sold out how I originally used to view the YouTube partnership. But on the other side of it is, the only reason I applied for it originally, and still is the reason, is for the extra time on video. Now, granted, I don't always need the extra time, but you know, it's nice to have. So the things that I've been doing while I've been away, well, I just get these books. I've been reading up quite a lot on learning to see on the Mac, learning to see on the Mac, a bit of iPhone development, really getting into this book, and creating a website, the Missing Manual. This is done by David Pogue. I'm sure quite a lot of you know him from the New York Times. But these books, I've got quite a lot of his books, and they're fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But I've been reading this now. Now, obviously, the reason why I've been doing all these is because I do intend to build my own website and blog and stuff like that. But that's just a project. That's just something that I've got in my head, and I would like to try and do that. Not for any other reason other than my own personal enjoyment. Now, the real reason why I've done the video is because what I would like to do is, I have loads and loads of ideas. While I've been not making any videos, I've been writing loads of ideas down for videos, which I hope to be able to do quite soon. Also, I'm sorry guys, sorry. I've been getting quite a lot of questions from you guys out there, and I've been trying my best to answer the questions as best I can. I hope you appreciate that. Obviously, I can't reply back as quickly as I would like to. But what I would like to do is, with a lot of those questions that have been asked, is to do videos on them, because I find it easier to explain something using ScreenFlow than, you know, like say I get quite a lot of questions about how ripping DVDs and putting them onto iTunes, so I would like to do that on ScreenFlow rather than just send an email off. One of the questions I get asked quite a lot on is what do I personally read up on to get to know what's happening in the Mac world or what have you, and how to do different things on the Mac. Right. Well, I'll I'll be able to go through that now with you. Okay. A lot of it is down to the magazines. The odd book I get, like, you know, with on the operating system or something like that. So I'm going to go through the 4 main magazines that I read, and you'll have to bear with me, guys, because I'm not 100% sure if these magazines are out in the States. I'm sure they are, but please bear with me if they're not. So what I'll do is first of all, I'll crack on now and let you know the 4 different magazines that I read that are all Mac related, but they're all quite different in their own way. The first one is this one here. This is Macworld. Now I'm nearly sure this one is out in America, because it has Andy Inatoko, I think his name is, has a column at the back of it. Macworld is a great magazine. It covers so many different things that are happening within the Apple community. You know, the company. It also does product reviews. Quite a lot of our product reviews are on digital cameras and what have you. It goes through some of the different third-party applications that you can get for Mac, and now and again, like this one here, this edition here. This is the latest edition now. 101 time and money saving tips. Macworld. I subscribe to that magazine. Love that magazine. This one here I create. Now, obviously, as the title in this one says, this one goes through every month. It'll have a different project on each of the iLife applications. So for iPhoto, it'll have a different thing, and it'll maybe last 6 or 7 pages. It'll go through step by step with illustrations of how to do a certain technique in iPhoto. Same as iMovie. GarageBand as well. There's one in GarageBand as well. So although I subscribe to this one, I don't really use this one that often because I'm not that great with the iLife products, and although this does show you how to, I'm not really that interested, to be quite honest with you. You know, I'm trying to move on a little bit from the iLife products and go into something a little bit more professional. However, iCreate is a fantastic magazine. Like I said, it's, you know, it doesn't just go through, you know, it goes through the mobile me features and iTunes features as well. So especially for people that are just new coming to the Mac, iCreate is a fantastic magazine to get. These 2 are my personal favourites. Okay, Mac Format. Now, Mac Format is a little bit like Macworld, but there's one feature in this that for me is my personal favourite, and that is a feature called Me and My Mac. Now, I don't know whether you remember, about 3 or 4 months ago I had a feature in that. Now anybody can do it. It's not like a special thing. What you do is you take a photograph. Me and My Mac is all about Mac users and their setups. You just got to take some photographs of your setup, send it in to them, and you know, they're excellent, these people that run this magazine. They'll talk to you, tell you all the different things that they need from you and what have you. But it was a dream of mine to be in that feature. I've been getting these magazines now for the past 4 or 5 years, and even when I was a Windows user, I was still buying these types of magazines, and I've really, you know, I really love them. Like I say, this one here is quite closely formatted to the same way the Macworld one is. Goes through different third-party apps and stuff like that. Goes through product reviews. You know, they'll pick out maybe 6 or 7 different monitors that are on the market, current monitors, and they'll, you know, go through reviews, tell you which one's the best and why it's the best and what have you. So Mac Format, probably out of them all, this one is my favourite, and then this next one is second, probably. This one is Mac User. Now, Mac Users, I wouldn't say Mac User is specifically for people just coming over to the Mac community. Mac User goes really quite in depth about the company, what's going on in the company, stocks and shares, that type of thing. other companies that have got interest in Apple, certain things that the CEOs and all that will be saying. In this issue here, it has a great bit on 40 years of Unix. For any of you guys that are Windows users who buy magazines, I would say that this magazine here is quite closely related to PC Pro, where it goes into it's not so much product reviews, although it does do a couple of product reviews, but it goes really quite in depth into quite a lot of the professional aspects of Mac. And obviously, you know, every single one of these magazines will obviously talk about the new and latest thing that has just come out from Apple. Like this one here, this is the latest out of Lenovo, and this one is talking about Snow Leopard. The others came out just before Snow Leopard came out, so the next issues will more than likely be about that. Now this fifth one, I don't get this one very often at all. This one is Mac Life, and it tends to be about, as you can see by the front here, it tends to be more about, you know, like it's I suppose maybe it's a little bit like a magazine version of Mac Rumors, and that would be it. I don't really want to go too much into this one. It's a good magazine to buy if you enjoy looking at some of the ideas that people think might be coming out from Mac. Right, okay, I'm going to have to stop now. I know that this video has been very long. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload this or not, even though I do have the partnership program. But just very quickly, thank you very much, every single one of you, for all your help, support, kind words, everything that has been said. So thank you all very much, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll start getting more videos up very soon. A lot more specific videos. This video has been incredibly random. I've tried to cram so much in because I've been away for so long. So thank you very much for bearing with me. Bye.